All right,
We're here.
here we are.
We're doing some sorcery tonight.
We're real professional streamers.
Yeah, we are definitely professional streamers.
Bringing to you an exciting night of sorcery.
This stream is a test. The stream itself is not a test.
Yeah, I feel like we've done some testing.
This this format, what we are doing on the stream, what we were going to be playing with, is a test. So what we have here is a customized sorcery draft set. Okay, so I took basically a pile of cards from the alpha set and I smashed them together and I curated the lists. And it's meant to be drafted like a normal thing of sorcery. If you're not familiar with like magic cubes, it's like a magic cube, which is an X amount of cards that you make packs out of, and you can draft those with your friends. It's like that, but with sorcery. I'll be posting the list probably in the YouTube description. I think I posted it previously in our Discord. If you're interested to see what that list looks like. That list is certainly subject to change, and we'll see.
We'll have to see what the results.
We'll see what happens today. I don't know what's going to happen. But the general idea is I took 60 cards of each element. So that's 240 total cards right there, and then I think it was like 40-ish artifacts.
Okay.
And then for the Atlas cards, what we're doing is we're actually seeding those into this draft.
They're
separately.
in different color sleeves because they're Atlas cards, but don't worry about it.
It doesn't really matter for the drafting.
You do want some lands in the mix because the lands do add a lot of personality to the game, and you could have draft strategies.
It's a big part of the game, just like the uniqueness of the lands. But for the lands, I did 2 of each exceptional land and 1 each of the unique and elite lands. And I used all of the lands in that. I did actually cut some cards from like the elements. Not every card of the elements is in play here, and there are multiples of some cards. Whereas some got cut, some there are multiples of, and a lot of them they're just singletons. So that being said, we're going to do a grid draft, which we'll cover that real quick as we get into it. But we did grid draft, I think, our last stream or 2 streams ago.
We did a constructed one,
but we've done grid draft before a couple times with sorcery, and it works out really well. So we're going to do that again.
A grid draft is a good variant for 2 players. If you've got a table full of people, then traditional drafting is usually going to end up better, where you have like a pack of cards and draft from it.
Yeah, because you can make a 15 card pack of cards.
Yeah, but it's very annoying with 2 people to try to draft that way.
It just doesn't really.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
There's a couple other formats I want to try for 2-player. One called like Quilt Draft. Looked interesting.
I think you mentioned it before, but it escapes me how it works.
Quilt Draft is bananas.
You put like a whole table of stuff
You
down?
put 64 cards down.
No.
And you arrange them like this along the edges and do 8x8 like that.
Okay.
And you can only draft a card if its short edge is visible, or its short edge is not cut off. So if I could draft this, but then you could draft these 2. Okay. So you have, and you do that 2 times.
Excuse me, sir.
You do that 2 times for quilt drafting.
Okay, I like that.
It would be pretty interesting. I don't think you end up drafting all the cards on the table.
That's kind of similar to the way that the 7 Wonders Duel works.
Oh, okay.
Right, because you can only draft stuff that's like
it's like
visible,
open, but it's like exactly.
I like that. I like that kind of restricted because you can like try to see how long can I go without taking this thing because I really don't want to give them that card, but
exactly. The way I want to handle the sorcerers, at least for this first stream, until we see how it works, is you just pick what sorcery you want to use after this draft. You could also seed these into the packs if you wanted and draft them like they're normal cards, but I think it's fine for the most part to just say, I want to play this sorcerer after you're done drafting. Yeah. I think it's not a big deal.
For right now,
this is intended to be a high power limited format.
And we need to see how this functions in the first place.
Exactly. So it's essentially, it's supposed to function at a higher power level than a normal limited tournament would function, and lesser than constructed. So, with that being said, we'll do some grid drafting now. So, we lay out a 3x3 grid of cards. There's a Philosopher's Stone right there. And we're going to roll to see who gets first pick. The first pick will draft a row or column of cards. The second pick will then draft a row of column of cards, and then the rest of the cards are then discarded. And we'll do another draft of 9 cards, or another grid of 9 cards. The person who picked last picks first on the second grid, and so on and so forth. In these piles, there is 162 total cards. That is 18 grids, essentially, that get created. And after the draft's done, we make our decks. So, probably going to draft this here Philosopher's Stone. The question is, what am I going to draft with it? In this cube, I did try to push water a little heavier. That being said, everything else is also just as good. as it would have been in limited.
Yeah.
So like fire has like a bunch of damage spells, lightning has all kinds of, or wind has a bunch of, lightning bolts and stuff like that. So I don't know that water is still going to be pushed enough to be really good in limited, but I gave it a shot. I gave it a fair shot. So what do I want to take? So I'm looking at like this or this.
So some of these are cards I have not seen before.
Okay, you want to see Captain Baldassery?
Yeah.
Captain Baldasser.
Attacks a unit or site. The defending player discards the topmost 3 spells. You may cast each of the spells once this turn, ignoring threshold requirements. Oh, okay.
That seems pretty good.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty good. Also, there's a charge guy, and then fire weapons is deal damage to a minion above or below an adjacent water site and pull it to the cast location to draw a card. Elder Investments is kind of like, but it's maybe good. I think it gives a minion void walk, which is actually probably pretty good. I'll just grab this. Seems good.
Mix, Aqua, Candleless Mux. I don't think I've seen this Wicked Witch before, and it seems really good. Other nearby maidens have -2 power.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with the old standby charge creatures.
Yeah, charge creatures are probably pretty good. All right, these are discarded, and we'll get in the new grid here. All right, we got a Lighthouse Death Dealer. Crusade, Fade, Cone of Flame, Silver Giantess. That is all minions have burrowing at 3 Earth threshold.
Okay.
And Pendulum Peril, and the color out of space, which provides no mana or threshold if adjacent to the void.
If not adjacent to the void,
if
right?
Not adjacent to the void.
Yeah. All right.
Your first pick here.
Okay. I think we're going mono fire.
Fire.
I think this is an easy pickup here. The death.
Oh. Yeah.
No. All right.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Maybe the mixer is breaking. Okay. Anyways, what I'm going to do is draft this middle row.
Hounds of Undoros. Airborne, Burrowing, Submerge, Voidwalk.
That's a lot of stuff. Also, Rolling Boulder is cool.
Yeah, Rolling Boulder is really hilarious. I guess I'm going to take this right here. The Mad Dash is pretty good. All right, bottom road is
looking pretty good.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Violent, Corsum Kobolds, and the Purge Juggernaut.
Okay.
Gnome Hollows.
The Gnomes. Firelich is pretty cool. Thunderstorm's also pretty decent. Undertaker Engine can just murder stuff by setting it underground, which is pretty good. I'm gonna grab these two. Okay. Phase Assassins, Sisters of Silence, Ruler of Thule. Another Violent. That was one of my multiples. And then Step. Alright, so Ruler of Thule is pretty good. Phase Assassin, Violamp. I don't know if I want to give you 2 Violamps. Seems really good. Cave In's really good. Sisters of Silence, I'm not sure if they're good or not. They might be good. I'm gonna grab this. I think I could end up actually doing 3 colors here.
I think this is not bad. I am tempted by Unravel because it's rid of artifacts, right?
Yeah, it does. I tried to include like a disenchants and stuff like that. Diluvian Kraken, Blaze, Wrath of the Sea, Ancient Dragon Wings. This is your pick, right?
Mm-hmm. Blaze says ally +2 movement. Okay. I think this Ancient Dragon is very good.
Yeah.
It's a shame you can't get the Ancient Dragon with anything else.
Get some Pit Vipers.
Yeah, I think the Pit Vipers are fine.
They are fun.
So I guess I'll do that. I think this Pit Dragon is going to be really hard to deal with.
I'm gonna grab these guys. Blaze and Ruins. Going for some Pathfinder strats. Wizard, Minor Explosion, Monster Hunter. Wizard's pretty good. Yeah, let's grab this middle row. Sneak Thief could steal my Philosopher's Stone.
You could. I guess I'll get this over here. This is like a medium pick. But I rate these Amazons pretty high in a limited environment.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They just hit really hard. Air, earth, fire, water.
Spear Realm.
The Spear of Destiny.
Spear of Destiny. It's like somebody's. Oh, the Ruby Core. Ooh. Very nice. This is why we make custom draft sets. You can play with all the fun stuff without having to build a deck.
I think I'm taking this row.
Yeah,
I think this Ruby Core
pretty good.
This Ruby Core is too good for my deck.
Blink, Mirror Realm. The Phoenix is also pretty good. Yeah, let's take these 2.
Ruby Core lets me turbo out my dragon.
Yeah. Draft Ridge, Smokestacks, Earthquake. Earthquake is cool. Rearrange sites within a 2x2 region carrying along everything of normal size, then burrow all minions and artifacts on those sites. Mix Air. What am I turboing out with Mix Air? A Wizard? Not bad. Heat Ray, Iron Shackles. The top row, Common Sense, Overpowered Digging Team. What commons can I get? Blink, Violamp, Minor Explosion, Firebolts. The top row is pretty cool. But like, Mix Air. All right, let's take the top row. It's fine. There's too many good guys. Common sense has a lot of potential too.
I have 2 air cards. I think I take this bottom row. Smokestacks.
Crossnova, Call to War, Mega Amoeba, Scarabs, Edge of the World, Minor Explosion, Skirmishes Removed, Divine Healing, Lava Salamence.
Alright, so it's my first pick.
Salamander. Telemancer.
Must always be adjacent to the voids. The opponent can never put something next to it. Is that what that means?
I think the void count.
Because I don't think this is the void, right?
I guess so. I would need to read the FAQ on that. You want to know? See if I can find it. That was a good question.
I'll take it this row. This is a beautiful card, though.
What happens if an effect causes the edge of the void to not be on adjacent to the void? The effect does not resolve. Try to move Cloud City to the only void adjacent. Okay, so I think it can't. I think nothing can be played next to it.
Oh, so something can be played next to it,
But not if it's the last.
But yeah, you can never have the last slot next to it filled.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna play this and then earthquake it.
Is Call to War good? Yeah, I think actually Call to War might be good for me. Oh, kinds of exceptional mortals. I got the Monster Hunter, right? Yeah, I did. Oh, baby. You got any monsters up in there? Also, Skirmishers Remover is really good, though. And the lava guy is also good for me. Yeah, let's take these. We're gonna end up not playing water. Too bad. From the thumbnail stream, I thought Justin was Dr. Todd Green. I don't know who that is, but thanks. Thank you.
Thanks, or I'm insulted.
Thanks, or what? How dare you? Giant Shark, Flood, and Browse.
I'm Googling that right now. I'm Googling that right now.
Also, I don't know what the thumbnail looked like. Okay, so let's see. Top row's looking pretty good.
Could go
either way. Okay, fair.
Counselor, education, and supervision. Licensed professional counselor.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I can see the Todd Grand resemblance. So. Browse. Look at your next set of spells, put one in your hand and the rest on the bottom of your spell book in any order. Like this requires 3 air.
That's a lot of thresh.
I'll take this row.
Yep. Midland Army. Ooh, baby. Pikeman, Eel, Quarter Militia, Sedge Crabs, and some mercenaries. Riptide, Hypogriffs, and Boss Crawl. Okay.
Well,
dang it. Wish I could get the militia and the hippogriffs here. I think this top row is still fine. I do wish I had a militia, but hippogriffs are too good. Mage Slayer, flanking maneuver.
we like it quite a bit.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, we like the game quite a bit.
Big fans. Amethyst Core and the manuscript. I wish they were together.
And so I believe the stated objective of the game was to try to have a game that has a classic feel and appeal to it. So it feels like a game that fell out of the 90s through a time warp and landed in the present day, but still play like a present day game.
And I think it's very successful in achieving that.
All right, Narcotic, Manuscript, and Incinerate I think is pretty good.
Yeah. The other draft format I was thinking about trying, but I don't think anyone's ever. From the game Cat Lady, someone mentioned, where you essentially, when you draft a row or column, you take it and then you refill it, but then you can't draft this row or column. So when you draft another one, it refills, but then it goes back to me. So there's no snaking, and I think it's less of like a, oh, I just saw 9 new cards, so I get the best card of the which I think is really interesting. I just don't know what the numbers look like as far as the piles you make, but I think we should try that at some point, just to see how it looks. This was your pick?
Yeah. Okay. This is actually a pretty tough one, because there's quite a bit, I think, that you could draft.
The sound's cutting in and out.
Sound is cutting in and out.
Why is our thing broken? All right, we can do...
Matt Coville. Well, that one is a compliment, I believe. So
I can turn on the webcam mic, and it would probably...
Nah, everybody's going to die.
It would be...
No, everyone would die from the...
It would not be the worst. We used it at the tournament.
Yeah, I gotcha.
From this webcam.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on. I'll try it.
Everyone would die from the...
It would not be the worst. We used it at the tournament.
Yeah, I gotcha.
From this webcam.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on. I'll try it. Okay, how does this sound, guys?
What's that sound like?
Is it really... It's definitely not as good, right?
It's going to sound worse.
It's definitely not as good.
We're going to have to do some live editing.
How awful is this? It's not filtered at all, either. We're professionals here.
Oh, yeah. I'm just...
All right, well, hopefully it functions enough to finish the stream out.
But... Yeah. And then we'll do some troubleshooting.
Yeah.
I am going to take each other adjacent unit. Am I all in on
that makes
fire?
sense, yeah.
I think I'm
all fire all the time.
I like this Ratanus Titan too. I'll just have to remember to play around it. Alright, I'm taking this bottom row, the Immolation and the Infernal Legion.
Nyx Ignis doesn't do anything for me right now. I think I can't pass the Titan, though. Titan and Airship. We'll airdrop Titans. Atlantean Fate, Aegis, Pirate Ship, Fiend, Midnight Rogue, Teleport. Okay. Not, like, super excited about any of these. Fiend is pretty interesting with, like, the mixes. Chaos Twister. That's a fun one. Sky Baron. Yeah, let's take this. I'm gonna use Chaos Twister.
I guess I'll take the Bear as a minion and would die, instead fully heal it and banish Gilded Aegis. Well, we'll let it. I'll take this row right here. I'm unlikely to play any air. Scavenging Fiend may not be good enough.
The Roots of Yggdrasil. When the Roots of Yggdrasil are destroyed, destroy everything. Ooh, an Aquamarine core. We're cored up in here.
Will-o'-the-Wisp. It's a very mid pack here.
Too bad nobody's playing the Aquamarine core. It's
Yeah.
Gonna go to hell.
Yet another stream without water.
Yeah.
I'll take this stuff. You can have the core.
I'm not gonna use it, so.
See if I care.
I don't know that I'm using any of this stuff. The roots? I don't know if there's a thing I can do with the roots either. I guess I just take this and maybe use Waypoint Portal. Waypoint Portal is probably good. Floodplain, Dispel, Blink.
Minecart madness.
Get the madness. Blink and dispel with my common sense. Like, dispel is nice to have with it. Although the vampire is super good. And East-West Dragon is also really good. Yeah, let's grab these guys. I'm getting greedy.
Alright, I'll take Cerberus and Chains and Dispel. Take my dog for a walk, leader.
Dryads, Wind Blast, Bedrock. And we need one more card.
Nope. We didn't math correctly.
We did not math quite correctly.
No functioning mics, no
It's bad.
correct math.
This is a pretty bad stream. Sorry, everyone. I told you it was a test stream. And it turns out it was a test stream for our whole stream.
So you got the, is it my pick? Or is it, yeah, it's my pick, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think.
yeah, I think so. I'll take this. Bro, you can have the Crater Eyes.
Ooh, Crater Eyes and Dryads. Yeah. Okay, now we build.
Okay. Eliminate all that stuff. Eliminate all this stuff.
So we got these, and then the sorcerers are there. I don't know if I'm gonna play this fire. I don't think I got enough fire to play it. I could. I think I can support it with my lands here. But we'll see. Let me see what my air and earth looks like. Looking pretty good.
I don't know if I can afford to play these these lands with no threshold.
Yeah, that's tough to do, right?
Yeah, Mix Aqua's out. Ruby Core is in. Sunken Treasure is out. I think I can play Spear of Destiny.
Excellent. All right, we're doing 25 spell and 12 in the Alice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minimum. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Play all this stuff. Play all these artifacts.
6. Okay, well, these two are 26, air, earth, so I can cut a card and be good to go. I don't think I need a Waypoint Portal. I might need it. Can I actually wake up my slumbering giantess? I might not be able to wake my slumbering giantess without, like, deserts. Oh yeah, I need my artifacts. What am I thinking? I definitely want those. Cutting cards is hard.
Yeah, when they're all good.
Yeah. I don't know if I need 1, 2, 3.
We're doing, what was it? 25 and 12?
Yeah.
Okay. I think there's, like, some of these are like triple threshold, so I'm not keen on trying to make that work.
Yeah. Do I cut a bomb? Is cutting a bomb crazy? Cut boss control? I think boss control is probably still fine.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. We're going to cut 7.
Cut Sky Baron. Sky Baron's pretty good, though.
Guess we cut that.
Undertaker Engine's like really good. I can't cut it. I can't do it. I'm not cutting Chaos Twister because I want to do it. I want a Chaos Twist.
You're going to twist the night away.
Yeah. And then I'll play Mirror Realm. I will play the color out of space. The Windmill, Cloud City. And then I need some ordinaries, some villages. I definitely need one of each tower.
Seven, 10, 15, 20, 25. Got to cut 4. Not easy to do here, I think. Well, don't think I can cut any creatures, so I gotta cut something else. Maybe heat ray. I think heat ray may not be good enough.
Does it kill, like, I don't know. Maybe it's good enough. I think there's a pretty functional pile of cards for sure as far as the draft. I'm curious to see how they play out, but I don't think it feels clunky after the draft. Like the draft itself did not feel clunky.
Right. The actual choosing of cards. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that didn't feel.
I mean, like the selection of cards wasn't like this doesn't make sense.
Yeah. There was a lot of powerful stuff. I guess we'll have to play the game.
That is the goal, right?
To know if our yeah, I mean it certainly had the appearance of a like a power draft, like a power cube in Magic. Mm-hmm. So
that is the goal.
Cut this. Think not. Think that can do some big things. Five, 10.
Like I said, I'll be posting the link to all the cards the set, the draft set. I'll post it in 10, the YouTube video.
15.
And I posted it in our Discord before. It's kind of hard to read on Curious.io because there's no it doesn't group by element.
Can you play more than 25, or is it 25?
Yeah, you can play as minimum. Okay, yeah, you can play as many as you want.
Okay, I may just play 26.
I think it's probably just fine,
27.
Right? Because the reason you don't go over minimum in limited Magic is because you don't mess up your lands, right? Like you mess up your land ratios.
Right.
You want to see your most powerful stuff.
Yeah, you want to see your good stuff.
I think in Sorcery it's a little less.
Well, you could end up in a game, and I think it's possible in a draft set like this where you end up with parity, and you're like bomb answered, bomb answered, bomb answered,
yeah, and then all of a sudden you're out of spell.
And then like you're at death's door, and I've got 2 cards left potentially.
You convinced me to put Sky Baron back in the deck.
Okay. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So
what sorcerer am I playing? Let me see them sorcerers.
There's the sorcerers. 3, 4, 5.
Not Pathfinder.
6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I had any triple.
Am I just playing sorcerer? The most boring choice. Seer is a decent choice, I guess. I can't wait to see what the other sorcerers are in the new starters.
Yeah, because the one they showed off looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll play Avatar of Air.
Okay.
I think Sorcerer is probably better, but I'll try Avatar of Air.
I will go with Seer. Seer's kind of my boy.
Yeah, Seer's really solid. I was thinking about it.
I am a Seer enjoyer.
What you could do if you wanted to,
you could have played that if you had
I
truly
could.
gone.
I only went through colors though, and I don't think mana is gonna be that much of an issue. But if I did go 3 colors, for sure, Elementalist seems good.
Delay.
No, that was from way long ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm
if you wanted to gamify the sorcerer part of it, you could have the person that didn't pick first in the draft have first pick of sorcerers. I think that makes sense, right? Or you could like reverse order if you're doing it with a bunch of people.
12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, yeah, I'm trying to figure out like where you would want sorcerers to pick up.
Like, would you want them in the grid? I don't feel like you would want them in this pile.
Yeah, well, so I guess the one thing that I don't like about the grid draft is you end up with so much stuff that's like left unused.
Yeah,
right?
That's why I wanted to try the Cat Lady draft.
Yeah,
because it's a grid draft, and I think you end up using way less cards too.
Yeah,
I don't know what the number ends up needing to be so that both players get enough stuff. Like, how many cards total do we get? Like 1, 2, 3.
Well, 25
19
plus. So
26.
I mean, the maximum you can get per turn is 3, right?
Right.
So
like 50-ish,
yeah.
55. But if you're doing Cat Lady draft, you just split the pile.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like 100 something cards. You'll end up draft we would draft all that water stuff that we threw away. Someone would get that stuff. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But I think it's definitely worth trying. Okay, play the game.
See you. Yeah, it's 3. 3. Who's going first? 3.
7. Bottom. All right.
I'm happy with all this. So
okay. I'll play a windmill. I'm done. I think it'd be a good thing getting a bunch of stuff you hadn't planned on at the start can change what you end up at the building. And then yeah, I think so. I think you could much easier change plans if we did it that way.
All right, so I am going to start my turn, and I'm going to look at the top card with Seer. That'll sit right there. I will draw that card. I am going to use the Seer to play a Humble Village, and I'll spend the mana to make a Foot Soldier. And it is your turn.
Okay. I'll draw a site. I'm going to play Simple Village. I'll play the 1. Make a man. And I'm done.
Okay. All right, we're going to look at the top of the land deck. We'll leave that there. I will draw it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we need it. I am going to play the Arid Desert, and we're going to air out those foot soldiers.
Stupid deserts.
And then I have 2 mana. Do I summon this? I actually think it's better if I just sit on this card for now. We will advance the foot soldiers.
Okay.
And I'll tell you to go ahead.
I'll draw a spell. I'll play Gothic Tower.
Okay.
And then I have 4 mana. I'm going to play this Dwarven Digging Team. Allied minions occupying nearby sites of burrowing. I'm going to summon them burrowed here. Simple Village. And I'm done.
Okay. Ready up. we're gonna look at the top card of this deck. Yeah, that card is good. So we're gonna take that. All right, so I am going to use the Seer to play Simple Village here. I'm not going to summon a Foot Soldier. Can I afford not to summon the Foot Soldier? Not going to summon the Foot Soldier. And I am going to play the Albaspine Pikeman.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Ready.
Foot Soldier's not moving in because the digging team can stop him. So
I'll draw a spell. Play the Dark Tower.
Okay. We'll untap. We're going to take a look at the top card of the deck. We'll ship that to the bottom. I will draw
Is Seer the best sorcerer?
Right. Seer's pretty good.
Is Seer the best?
Seer's pretty good. You start with like so little information about like your cards and just being able to move some stuff. I think I put stuff back on the top like most of the time so far, but yeah. All right, so we will draw spell. Excellent. I will have I'll have the pikeman attack the Gothic Tower. Go forth, pikeman.
Okay, I'll take 3.
I'm going to spend 2 mana, and I'm going to play the Land Surveyor here, and we'll draw a site. All right. And then we're going to use the Seer and play the Desert, and I'll choose that site. Nothing really happens. And I've got 2 mana left, so we're going to give the Land Surveyor a Narcotic Manuscript.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to move the Foot Soldiers back to here. Actually, nah, I think it's fine. Leave the Foot Soldiers there. Okay, go ahead. They stop, like, if you fire a projectile at me or whatever, the Foot Soldiers at least stop that. So
draw a site. Three mana. All right, 4 mana. I'm going to play Flanking Maneuver.
Okay.
Teleport any number of allies at one location to another location. A Chess Knight's move away.
Okay.
I'm going to teleport the boss control. A Chess Knight's move away. We'll go here.
Okay.
And I draw a card. Play a Dark Tower. I have 2 mana. I'll attack here with the boss control.
I'll take 3.
Okay. I am done.
Okay. Untap. We're going to look at the top part of the deck. I think we want to save that there. So I'll draw here for the turn. The Land Surveyor is going to tap, reveal the topmost spell, and draw it. Bearer takes damage equal to that card's cost. is the Peril of Pendulum.
Okay.
Or sorry, the Pendulum of Peril. So the Land Surveyor explodes, but I draw the Pendulum of Peril. Okay. So, the Foot Soldier is going to fight the Boss Troll.
Okay.
And die. We're gonna play this Desert, and we'll do a damage to the Boss Troll. And then I'm gonna spend 3 for the Colicky Dragonets here. And then the Pikeman is gonna fight your tower. At the end of the turn, the Colicky Dragonets launch a projectile, and it does 1 damage, so finishes off that. Alright, and it is your turn.
Okay. I'll draw a site. I'll play the color out of space. I'll play a Spire Lich.
Mm-hmm.
So it's supposed to be power, range, and spellcaster. This is atop a tower. I'm done.
Okay. Alright, we're going to untap. We're going to take a look at the top card. Yep, that card's too good. We'll keep that there. Am I drawing that for the turn? I suppose. We'll draw that for the turn. The Pikeman untap. Seer. Alright, so the pikemen are going to attack the square.
Okay. -3.
I am going to so if I launch this projectile, I can launch it past my own guys, right? Just in the direction, or do I have to hit something that's at the square?
Projectiles fly in a cardinal direction toward their destination. The start of a projectile's flight begins at the caster's or unit's location, or at another adjacent location in the cardinal direction of its flight, and travels in the same region as the unit or caster that fired it.
Okay.
The projectile hits the first unit, enemy or ally, that it comes into contact with.
Okay.
In the event of multiple valid units, the player that fired the projectile chooses which unit the projectile hits.
So if I move the Dragonets to here, they shoot their own pikemen.
Begins at the caster's or unit's location, or at another adjacent location in the cardinal direction of its flight.
Okay, so I
you
can
choose to start.
So I can start it here and then start the projectile there. Okay,
I believe so.
Okay. All right, I like that clarification.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, then I will unwisely. I think this is unwise, but I'll have the Dragonets fly into here and fight for 3 against the location.
Okay.
Because this allows you to kill multiple units with 1 spell. And then for 2, I'm going to play the Sisters of Silence right here.
No,
so other nearby minions lose all non-basic abilities. So burrowing is a basic ability, so he doesn't suffocate down there.
Okay.
But he's going to lose all his abilities.
Yeah.
And then I will draw a sight with my Seer. And then end of the turn, the Dragonets are going to launch down there at the Spire Lich.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Ready. Draw a sight. Play this Mirror Realm. I'll make it a Gothic Tower.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Undertaker engine.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay.
I can burrow and unburrow any combination of artifacts and or minions of the site, so we'll send them all to hell. Go to hell.
I knew it.
Yep. I'm done.
Okay.
Actually, could the gnomes come out to play now? Or the dwarven digging team? We'll bring the dwarves up.
Okay.
They're not afraid anymore.
Alright, so I'm going to untap. I will draw. Well, first I'm going to use my Seer ability. We're going to look at the old top card of the deck there. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that there. We'll draw it. Seer. Okay, we're gonna tap the Seer and play a desert over here. Keep you from encroaching into my territory. Is it worth? Is it worth doing that here? I guess it is. So I've got 6. I'll play the Pendulum of Peril here. At the end of each player's turn, Pendulum of Peril kills all minions at its current location and another adjacent location of that player's choice. So the pendulum swings this way. Into my turn, takes out the
It's your turn now. Do you want to do anything else?
No, nothing else. Yeah.
Okay then.
And it is your turn.
I'll draw a spell. All right. Let's. Man, I wish I had the Undertaker engine back to bury that pendulum. All right, I'm gonna use the Avatar of Air's ability so I can. Once on your turn, if you occupy an air site, you may fly a unit atop it to a nearby site. Okay, that would just be me. I guess I could take out the sisters. I could fly here. Do I want to do that? Let's not do that yet. Let's do this. I have 7 mana. I'm going to blink the digging team over here. And then draw. And then I'll have them attack the Sisters of Silence.
Okay. They die.
I'll play Common Sense. I'm going to go search for an ordinary spell. Did I pack? I don't think I got the... I didn't get the disenchant thing. What can I get here? Overpower. Dryads. I have very few ordinary things left. I'll get this roaming monster. I can't play this turn, but I can have it. Ready to go. Then I'll draw a site. And I'm done.
All right. We're going to look at the top card of the deck. This card is actually useless now, so we'll put it on the bottom. And I'll draw from the deck. Okay. I am going to spend 2 for the Vile Imp here, and we'll blast the Dwarven Digging Team. And then I've got 6 mana. We'll use my Seer to draw a site. Okay. I'm going to play the Petrosian Cavalry, and they'll attack the Dark Tower for 3.
And 5.
Okay. And it's your turn.
Draw a spell. Oh, heck. Seven mana. I gotta play this Chaos Twister, right? Alright. Place target minion on the back of your hand, then blow it off from a height of at least 1 foot. Deal damage equal to its power to each unit atop the site it lands on, including itself. Alright, so we're trying to hit this Vile Imp. On the back of your hand. Like this?
Yeah. It has to be at least a foot up, right?
At least 1 foot. I definitely have this is definitely a foot.
Okay.
Okay. And then blow it off.
Okay.
From a height of at least 1 foot.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, we got some live Chaos Twister action happening.
Make sure this is on.
World first camera Chaos Twister action. So you're trying to kill one Dust Imp with the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay. So everything here is dead, right? It takes 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Easy.
2 for 1 me.
Excellent.
More for these 2 for 1s. Telling you.
And then I'll play this Rustic Village, make a man.
You better not come near that pendulum.
No, he's very scared of that pendulum.
All right. I am going to take a look at the top card of the deck at the start of my turn.
Seer and the manuscript is very good together. Classic combos.
All right, so I'll take this card for the turn, draw it. Seer is going to draw a location. Yeah, I'll draw a location. All right. I'm going to play the Crown Prince here. He's going to pick up the narcotic manuscript. And it is your turn.
His death right is
if you control another mortal, he goes back to your hand.
That's a pretty good combo. All right, I'll draw a spell. I'm going to draw a sight. Play Hippogriffs. And let's fly him in for 3.
I take 3 down to 14.
This foot soldier is gonna walk over here. He's dead.
This pendulum
it's
just
pretty
swing.
scary. You can't really occupy these sites ever again. I'm done.
All right, it goes there. We're gonna look at the top card. Oh yeah, he's staying right there. Drawing that. Think we're drawing that. Seer is gonna play a humble village right here. We're gonna spend 1 for a mortal foot soldier. And the Crown Prince is gonna read, for his ascension to be complete, he must complete his arcane texts.
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna read. His mind explodes. Minor explosion. So Crown Prince blows up. Do I want to just leave that? I don't think I want to leave this hippogriff there. I'm going to minor explosion, so 2 steps away, blow it up. And I have 7 mana. We'll replay the Crown Prince back here. He'll pick up his book again. You must complete your studies. And it's your turn.
Good. All right. Ready these guys up. I'll draw a spell. Oh, yeah. Okay. Grandmaster Wizard. I'll draw 3.
Okay.
2, 3. 2 mana left. Play a site. Play this Cloud City.
It's going nowhere.
Yeah, it's definitely going nowhere. I have 3 mana. Plays Phase Assassin. Brant. He's got stealth.
Okay.
Void Walk. It looks so cool. Alright, I'm done. I guess this foot soldier kid. I'm gonna take a walk with the foot soldier.
Okay.
I know this foot soldier is doomed.
He's gotta go
doomed as hell.
He's gotta go around the universe to get
Actually, you know what I could do is I could use the Avatar of Air to fly him here, and then he could go fight here.
Sure, I'll take the 1.
Because you could block there, but yeah.
All right.
Get in there, foot soldier.
Okay. My turn. We're gonna take a look at the top card. Yeah, sounds good. I'll keep that right there. I'll draw it for the turn. The Seer. was the Crown Prince. The Crown Prince. Complete your training. Death.
God, oh God.
He explodes.
Jeez.
But it comes back to the old hand here. Death Dealer, huh? Kill all other minions. That gets him?
I assume so.
Yeah, it says kill all other minions.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I
say
assume
like
so.
in the realm. If it didn't specify.
If it said in the realm, yeah. Or a top sites, right?
Yeah. Yeah, alright. Death Dealer it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you just drew 4. Yeah, whatever. Death Dealer it is. Boom.
They're dead. They've been dealt.
The Seer will draw a card, I guess. And it's your turn.
Draw.
The awesome Frank Frazetta art.
It is sick.
Is
it 4 power?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at 5.
Yep.
Okay. Well. Let's play this vampire.
Okay.
My avatar. I'll just draw a site.
Okay.
Your turn.
Alright, we'll ready up. I'm going to take a look at the top card. Yeah, I guess we'll keep that. We'll draw that. I have nothing but gas.
It looks like you got a lot of cards there.
I got a lot of gas
I do not
right
have
now.
a lot of cards. You've assembled some sort of engine.
Yeah, I did. Alright, my Seer is going to take a walk over to here. I am going to... incinerate 4 damage there. Incinerate your vampire. Death Dealer is walking up and hitting for 4.
1.
And I've got 2 mana left. I think I don't do anything here. I think we set on a grip full of cards. I'll tell you to go ahead.
All right. Okay. No, I'll leave that. I'll play this Titan.
Boom! Get crushed.
I'll play this Amethyst score way too late.
Way too late. Yeah, I
Way
buried
too
my.
late.
I buried my.
They are a real bad late game.
Ruby core.
Real bad. I have 2 mana left. I am gonna fly over here and be done.
All right. Untap. Take a look at the top card. Pretty good. Yeah, we'll just draw that, I think. I'm gonna play the Spear of Destiny on my Seer.
Okay.
Bearer has tap, throw Spear of Destiny at any minion anywhere. Teleports to that minion's location and kills it. So he's gonna throw the spear. Poof.
Sick.
Just pins the Titans to the ground.
Pretty cool.
And eventually I'll get around to winning the game. It's your turn.
Okay. I'll draw a spell. All right, I'm 10 mana. Monster Hunters, pick up the spear. And roaming monsters hanging out there. My avatar will move back here. I don't have a game plan here. I'm done.
All right,
I don't know how I beat your grip full of cards.
Draw. We'll look at the top card. My God. Yeah, we'll draw that. I am going to Okay, we're good on. I'm gonna bury the monster hunter with the spear.
Okay.
That's 3. I'm gonna immolate this roaming monster.
Okay.
And that's 6. I have 7 mana, so sorry, that's 4. So with my last mana, I'm going to summon the Crown Prince, and I'm going to tell you to go ahead.
Okay, draw spell.
No, I guess I could have attacked. I can attack you with the.
You can put me at
seer.
death's door.
Yeah,
yes.
I'll put you at death's door.
Yeah. Boom.
Let's do that.
I'm at death's door. Finish the game, Nathan.
Sorry, I'm playing cards.
Yeah, it's playing cards.
I'm playing badass cards.
All right, so I'm going to use the avatar's ability to fly her here, and then I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to play this East-West Dragon.
Okay.
And this House Arn Bannerman. And let's turn.
Okay. We're gonna look at the top card. That was badass. Yeah, we'll draw it. Do I have... Actually, this doesn't, like, end the game. Okay, you know what? We're putting it under, because it doesn't end the game. We'll draw. Okay. My question is, does Quarrelsome Kobolds end the game? If I play the Quarrelsome Kobolds here, at the end of the turn, they'd strike themselves or another target unit.
They're doing damage to the guy, right?
Alright, so I can play them there, they would strike your avatar, and that would end the game?
Yes.
Because you're at death's door, right?
Is another target unit there?
Another target unit. Nearby, right? Is what it says?
Adjacent unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I think so.
All right. I'll
Yeah.
play some.
There's no way to
beat
stop
you up
that.
with some goblins.
Okay.
At the
Sounds
end
great.
of the game. So
Cool.
there you go.
All right.
The Crown Prince narcotic manuscript combo.
That's a pretty good combo,
Yeah.
probably.
Because you can you got a never-ending supply of mortals from your villages,
Yeah.
right? I had some other like mortals in the deck because the Death Dealer himself was immortal.
Yeah, I think you just out card
So-
advantage the heck out of me that game.
Yeah.
Don't know that there's anything I could have done about that.
Right. You even drew 3 cards.
Yeah.
You drew 3 cards, and it didn't look good
It did not look good.
because you spent.
I think your deck was also better.
Yeah.
I just kind of put a bunch of good stuff in it. I didn't really have a good, like, I didn't have the synergies that you had. However,
yeah.
I think the game still felt like Sorcery.
And I think the power level of the card overall was a lot higher than the regular draft,
Which is-
right?
yeah,
Like,
which
which
is
is
what we
cool.
wanted
Which
to
is
do.
cool. I like the whole time I was worried that you were going to do something silly.
I was
like
trying to get
something-
to Craterize, right? So,
Yeah.
like, even if I had gotten to Craterize, I don't think I was in a good position.
Yeah, because Craterize
So-
would have like 2 for 1 to me or something, right?
It was like
And-
the Undertaker engine was really good,
yeah.
but
Well,
it got
you,
answered.
I was gonna say you had stuff that was good, and
Yeah.
that's what kept it a game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would definitely try this format again.
Yeah,
Because
I think we. I don't know that I'm gonna. I don't feel like I need to make any changes yet or anything to the
Yeah.
lists,
The
but-
only thing I would change maybe is how we get the
Yeah, and that's
avatars.
all. We could do whatever we want
Yeah.
with that, right? So
Yeah, I think we can figure that out. So.
Yeah. And I think like next time let's try the Cat Lady draft and see
Okay.
how it goes.
Yeah, I like that. Like
Because I like the idea of that a lot.
Yeah.
So we'll probably try that next week.
All right.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know what you all think, and if you all have any ideas for a sorcery draft set, you know.
Yeah, and sorry about the sound issues.
Yeah, hopefully it
but,
was like not awful.
Yeah,
during the
we
course of
we
the
had
game.
I know you had like some firmware updates for other random stuff. I don't know if that applied
No,
to this or
it's
not,
not.
but
I think it's overheating.
the thing about streaming is that you will not change anything,
And it's live.
and stuff will stop. The stuff will just stop working.
Oh, there
on
wasn't
you.
any more? Good. I'm glad to hear that.
So
Yeah, but if you guys have like any other ideas for like a draft set, you can take this idea and run with it, right? Like,
right.
We encourage experimentation. Like this was a first run at a sorcery draft set. There's a lot more stuff you can do with it. As more sets come out, it becomes a cube, and that's really exciting.
Do you think Avatar of Air was the right pick?
No, I probably should have played Sorcerer.
Yeah.
Because I could have gotten cards.
Because you would have had like extra cards. Yeah.
I don't know that there was any other good picks, but Avatar of Air was not.
It didn't seem like the
probably
pick,
not. I didn't.
Because you have to
the
think about
movement.
the thing about Avatar Air. I think you have to be kind of like an aggro deck, right?
I think you do. You're like sending stuff in.
Yeah, you need to be like you need to be like really aggressive.
The one thing I do wish, as far as the construction of the set, was if there was more lower costed stuff that was good.
Yeah,
because most of the lower costed stuff is pretty vanilla right now.
Right,
and I think that's just kind of something that'll appear as the game grows.
Yeah,
and more sets come out, so that'll make the early game more interesting.
Right,
because most of the lower costed stuff in this draft set is like spells.
Yeah.
And then the higher cost stuff is like really good minions. Yeah. All right, we gotta go.
All right, we gotta go. Eddie's done.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We will be back on Sunday with Keyforge, and then next week for more Sorcery.
Yeah.
Hope you all have a great weekend.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.